Okay, and then we still got to do something with that too. The no ice cream. Okay, all right.
Yes, and the no ice cream.
Stuff up some needs. Oh God, Rox, what's going on? How are you? No ice cream. Yep. The world is not blown up yet. No, I'm working on it though.
And then the blue barrels go into your storage thing, and then the green barrels go into the chemical 2 plant.
Hang
and
on.
that
We're not
makes
there
you
yet,
your
man.
rods.
We're not there yet.
I'm helping you.
I'm not there yet.
Okay.
So, hang on. I gotta send that stuff. Yeah, the 16. Okay. That's outputting 16. These are gonna not use. Okay. And we set that as the priority.
Yes, sir.
All right. Chad, I can't wait to do all of this over again with tier 3. Let me tell you how excited I am for that. Just saying.
I'll go with what Left says. There's a blueprint for that.
I might actually take y'all up on a blueprint for that, okay? How about that? You know it's crazy if I'm like, hey, you guys got that blueprint? Y'all got that in there?
Might have to make you one.
I mean, I can figure it out. It's just all this is new to me. You know, this was not the way nuclear used to be, I feel like, so it'll be fine.
Hey, I just did this between yesterday and an hour before you came on, so
It is a thing. I'm not surprised there's a blueprint. So, can I run that into a storage or no? Or do I just lean manufacture that? I can storage that, I guess, right?
yeah, there's no radiation with that. You can store it.
Yeah. Okay, so that's so that's set to the priority recipe. Okay. Oh, so I gotta do something here then, right? No. Maybe. How am I getting more uranium rods to run my second thing? How am I doing that?
Chemical 2 plant. Go back up to your other stuff and set a chemical 2 plant down.
Oh. Okay. Hang on. Okay, so chemical plant 2. Oh, I got you. We're gonna make the better.
Yes.
Starting to catch on now.
And then that's where you use your depleted uranium.
Okay. And then so we're gonna be taking what and putting it through here now.
The green one.
The green barrel. Okay, which this thing makes 1 per, and this thing uses 0.67.
So you'll have extra.
But you can't really put down 2, I guess, right?
No, I would. Yeah, you just want to use 1.
Okay. All right. Whoever's idea it was for me to go nuclear, great idea. Great idea. So happy to be doing this.
Which is cool because it's like the Chem 2 plant and the reactor. If it's running full throttle on both of them, it's 1 for 1. It doesn't. You never gain, never lose.
Okay. And so then from here, that's going right to the reactor then.
Correct.
Okay. That's going to give us what, 2 out?
Mm-hmm.
And our reactors at level 1, okay, it's going to use 0.5. Okay.
Yep, so at level 4 you lose 2.
Wow. Math. It's a thing. All right. So we also need, okay, so this is where we're going to input. Okay. So, all that. I really think I'm about to slide this down here, move this water line over, and kind of slide this down because 2 of my inputs are right here. Right?
Mm-hmm.
So if we... Oh, I got to be careful how I do this with the water line, though. I got to build the new water line before I get rid of the old water line. It's kind of an important water line.
Yeah, never run out of water.
Yeah. No, this is a very important, crucial water line here. We have to have this water line. There's no two ways about that one. I need to be able to get trucks in there, though. Alright. Tie. Why will you not connect with that? Hello? Okay, that was random. Random, but alright. Okay, so let's put a bridge in here. And we're out of level 1 parts. I've had to do this like all day. You come over here and just pause the belt and get you some level 1 parts built up, and then you... Yeah. It's fine. It'll buff. I don't know that I hang on. I don't know if I understand it either. These are Sean titles. Yeah, I'm gonna need a explanation, Sean. Pipes don't like... Oh, like the same pipe to this... Okay, I got it. I got you, Bert. Can we get some parts now, please? Hello? There's... Yeah. Very small, just smile and nod. I do it all the time. You know, just... Smile and nod. Just saying. Sometimes it happens. We're just gonna go back to saying hi in the title. That's bad. Okay. I'm just gonna go back to saying hi in my titles. That's it. Just hi. That's it. Can we get some parts, please? Thank you, game. Come on. Here we go. Now everybody quit complaining. We have trucks. There's a ramp there. Why are we complaining? Gosh. It's still complaining. There's a ramp. Stop complaining. Yeah, I don't know that one. I'm going to be honest, Sean. I don't. Right, this is up and running, right? Okay. That makes me nervous. Makes me nervous. All right. All right. Factory sense of smell.
Oh, you're just missing one little piece of the pipe.
What?
Just kidding, just kidding, just kidding.
Dude, I better not be. It's called Nuclear Meltdown. Here we come. Not again. Not like this, Jacob.
Quick save.
Alright, so we're going to slide this whole thing down here. I was just building it up there to build it up there. I think something like... Well, somewhere in this neighborhood, and we want to maintain, like... Need to be able to get steel in there. A lot of these bins can go away. I just built bins to build bins to store, you know. One of these days, huh? All right. Nice, Trent. Dan, I am not, I am not going to do that because I don't want you to listen to something I say about like taking shelter. If you're under a tornado warning, seek shelter, Dan. I'm not going to go in there and sniff out tornadoes. I want to, you know. No, it's not, Rox. Yeah, I'm not going to be the weatherman, Dan. It's flowing the right way, Rox. I know you're just trolling. But yeah, if your phone says seek shelter, then do that. Sean, wasn't this the flight to potentially certify Starliner? Like the first manned one, right?
L3FT4D3 Adch X 100, you're confused, RBMK reactor cores don't explode.
Alright. Alright.
I just looked at the tornado warning for Dan. It does say funnel cloud and...
Yeah, but I'm not gonna
stuff.
like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, he should probably, yeah.
I don't want to take responsibility and tell somebody like, oh, you're fine, and when they really should be in shelter. I'm not going to do that. The only person I'm actually going to do that for is myself. You know?
Or me.
Yeah.
I'd get in my car and go find it. Haha.
I understand that, but I don't want that responsibility. You know, don't put that on me, honey boo boo, you know? I'm saying. That's all I'm saying, man.
10-4, 10-4.
So, yeah. Not trying to, like, pretend to be a meteorologist on the internet. Even the other day when I kind of was a little bit, I really, I kind of thought about it afterwards. I was like, I should not have done that. To be completely honest, I should not do that. Because I'm not, no. All right, so we can get trucks in here, so we don't need to worry about ramps over there. Obviously, all these bins are kind of temporary for now.
Timeout.
What?
You put the depleting uranium in the wrong building.
Deplete what?
It goes in the top front building.
Depleted? It goes
So
in here.
the thing.
Oh, it doesn't go in here.
It goes in the first building.
You're right. Whoopsie. All right, let's redo that. What goes in there then? Nothing else, huh? Never mind.
Nothing else.
There was an input, and I was like, yeah, we need to. Polar Bear, hope you're doing well. Welcome in. Sorry.
Damn.
Oh, man. Oh, man. Again, I have truck access through there, so I don't need to worry about it over here. Just saying. And I do have lots of these bins. They're all actually kind of plumbed together, so. Okay. So we're going to get that and go right into our reactor. Reactor. We like reactors.
I thought I'd say this, but I need more nuclear waste.
Nuclear waste. Never enough of it, right?
Obviously not.
Alright. I need to run water, but I need to maintain my trucks. Oh, and apparently this one's set up backwards. I guess I hit the button or something to flip it. Just fine. Hey, chat, make sure you put the water to the cooling system, okay? Just saying. Just saying. All right, so this is gonna give us up to like all the steam. 384 steam. That's a lot. That is a lot. All right, we're gonna do the same thing with the other one where we just vent off the I'm just gonna do it right here. Vent off the steam potential on the cooling side. Just vent that right away. It's just steam. It won't hurt anything. And ideally, we won't have to. Ideally, we don't have to run that, right? Ideally. So let's see.
Yeah, I have the escape clause just in case something backs up.
It's nice to have it, yeah. I don't have another, like, thing for that, right? Do we get a different generator eventually, or no?
No, we're top of the line.
We're top of the line? Sucks. Well, there's this one that runs off the...
Oh, yeah, the superheated one. But...
Yeah.
That's for the next one up.
Wah, wah. That kind of sucks. So... We need to run, what, 4 lines off of this, then? Like, four lines, you know? That makes sense?
Mm-hmm.
Potential?
Yes, sir, 4 lines.
Oh, boy. So if we do one kind of centered, or just off-center this way, and then we'll do one, you know. Here. And then we'll, you know, copy both of those. Gotta love it. I love the copy tools in this game. That's like the best part. Okay. So now we just have to figure out our inputs and outputs here. And first things first is going to be a balancer, I assume. Why not? Just because... Dang it, Bobby. Just because I'm not messing around, we're gonna plumb this bad boy. Overkill style. Overkill style. And actually, let's redo some of this plumbing on this to clean it up a little bit. Just a little bit here. Alright, so we'll go. So what are we pumping out of here? Up to 400 and something, I said. So technically one pipe does it all, but we're gonna run dedicated. We're gonna run dedicated lines to each set here. Just because we can. Wonder how much rain? I have no idea, Trent. No idea. I hope we get a couple days, like... I know it's supposed to storm Wednesday for sure up this way. They're talking, you know, some issues. But, hopefully we get a couple days of no rain. Let some of the rivers and creeks and stuff kind of have a breather here a little bit, you know? It's been a little real here lately. Yeah. Been a little real. Okay, so there's all that. These are not set to auto balance, by the way. Just want to throw that out there, that these are the same ones that are over here working, just copied and pasted, so everything should be good there. And then we're gonna run to a balancer on the outside, which we don't really need, but we're gonna overplumb this whole thing. That's the long and the short of it, right? If we can do something, we might as well overdo something, right? Just to be extra safe. We're never gonna need all this, but, you know. Why not? It's not what I want to do. Okay, because, yeah, we're not putting that much steam through the system, so it's fine. That'll never actually need all three of those. Scrapping and start watching the weather, yeah. I highly recommend people pay attention always to the weather, but especially right now. It's pretty gnarly out there in places. Okay, so I have a water input. I think I'm ready to do a safety save. A safety save, and then start firing this up. I think. One way to find out, right? Just do it. And I don't need to worry. Oh, I am bringing 288 water there. I'm going to need another water pipe. Like a dedicated... I need a dedicated water pipe.
Level 3 pipes? Oh, yeah, you do.
Yeah. I might need to add more here, right?
Oh, yeah, you're gonna need to double that.
Mrs. Professor just resubscribed for 51 months. Hey John.
We'll just pause
How's
that.
the building going? Pumaplo Professors.
Mrs. Professor, it is going great. How's it going? Thanks for the 51-month resub. Do appreciate it. Hope all is well with y'all. We saw Professor the other day, actually, for a little while. Nice of him to come say hi to us. All right. So what the heck do I have going on here? I have so many pipes and balancers, and... Is it bad I don't remember doing this the other day? That's fine. We're just going to make like a whole separate system over here, basically. So actually, let's take this out for a minute. And then we can just, you know, we get it right here. Nope. Fine. Okay, whatever. Get that one running again. Okay. But yeah, it's going, Mr. Professor. It's going. Definitely going. Sean, I'm planning on doing a night stream for that tomorrow, just so you know. A night stream. A bonus night stream tomorrow, chat. The game Farm Together 2 comes out. And planning on playing it tomorrow night. So make sure y'all tune in for that. All right, Sean. All right. Why did I put a balancer on each one of these besides because I can? Probably why I did it. Because I can. Okay. It does kind of, you know, the amount of water we're moving here, right? Kind of a lot. And if you don't know, balancers and all this stuff will actually, you can run a ton through, basically. Same thing with like the lifts and stuff too. They'll scale up with whatever you have to them. Kind of nice. So I might actually bail a few minutes early, Sean, tomorrow on the day stream, because Pops was talking about making oh, what's it called? Like bagel, egg, and cheese for dinner tomorrow, and that like kind of takes a little while, so I might have to ditch out just a couple minutes early tomorrow so I can go do that and then get back for a night stream. So we'll see. That might have to happen though. Let's see, these put out 100, right? 108, and these pipes handle 450. Okay, so we can run 4 on a pipe. Okie dokie. $1.5. Whoa. 29 inches since July. Wow. That's interesting, Mrs. Professor. We kind of been getting a ton of rain again. Yeah, tons of rain. I have to add a pipe here too, just to be cautious. Yeah. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, we've been getting a lot of rain lately. Not as much as some places in Texas. I saw that the other day, man. Texas was like a lot of Texas underwater again. Crazy. Okay, and then I'm gonna go ahead and we'll just hook this up to this. Because technically we're using the brine up yonder, and I always want to make sure that there's a constant supply going there, so when we run our other outlet, we'll run through here. And then it'll balance the world for us, and everything will be happy. Or something. Along those lines. Through here. By golly, George, it might work. Gotta love adding to like an existing system. And it's like, how can I make it not as ugly as I could make it, you know? Like that's the fun part. Like, how can I make it not that ugly? Like, it's gonna be ugly. But how can I make it not that ugly? Kind of the goal. Without just knocking it down and starting over. Because sometimes I feel like that's the better option. Just knock it down, start over. And then technically that needs to be its own water line going that way too, doesn't it? Yeah, it's going to be throughputing. Okay. Throughputing too much. Though I could technically hit that balancer. And then run another output to the tank. And same thing. It'll balance the water, but it'll, yeah. Oh, and now we don't have enough workers.
Oh, no.
Christmas. I'm at my population. I'm not quite at my population cap. I'm getting there. We'll be okay. Be okay here in a minute. I swear. It's just that I didn't build this in building mode, so it's all just like building. We'll be fine. Okay, so that's that. And then let's go work on getting workers. That might need to be the next thing we do here. Although that reactor takes a lot too, doesn't it?
110.
Yeah. That's why you have 2 reactors. Why is that? For making all the water, probably, huh? There we go. Turn that off, and then... Oh, we could probably... Possibly, if I find the right town, get a couple people coming in. There. Now we're okay. Now we're okie dokie. Didn't think there was a lot. Oh, wow. That's crazy, Mr. Professor. That's crazy. Oh, way easier to rebuild. I got you. I'm right here, yeah. Yeah, it is easier to rebuild sometimes instead of trying to, oh, we had to do that too, huh? Maintenance 3. There's our cooling thingy. There we go. There's the thing I was looking for. Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
what? Oh, the
It's,
data center?
yeah. Oh, speaking of that, I guess we need to change our research stuff over too, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Yep. I had it like built here just, oh wait, it has to be a robot, doesn't it?
Yes, it does. Which means more T-flops and all that good stuff.
Yay. Which means, yay.
Data center and maintenance 3 and...
Not yet. We'll cross that bridge when we get there.
Yeah.
Cross that bridge later, okay? Although if I hit that, that will mean I need maintenance 3, right? If I upgrade my research lab?
Yeah, it'll automatically go to maintenance 3, so you might want to wait a second.
Yeah, we'll just build up a little research. It's fine. I'll work on...
Oh, no. I stand corrected. Research 5 is maintenance 2. Maintenance 3 is only your data centers.
Okay. All right.
I'm looking right now just to double check.
Thank you. I'm nearing the end of the game, to be honest. This is all my research I have left is this little bit here. Like, I'm nearing the end of my tech tree anyway. There's no real end to the game. But yeah, I'm nearing the end of my tech tree for sure, and that's a huge accomplishment. So, we're getting there. We are definitely getting there. But yeah.
Data centers are the only thing that uses maintenance 3.
Okay, so I'm not going to build any of those tonight.
Research 4 is maintenance 2.
Ooh.
And everything else, all the robots are maintenance 2.
Okay. Who will launch a rocket first, John or Boeing? We must be having an issue over here. What is our major malfunction? Limestone is our major malfunction?
Ugh.
Oh, because he's out of area to dig. That would be why limestone is our major malfunction. No, I want you to dig down, not... Because I just noticed, like, I'm about to lose everything over there, because, nothing is happening, so... Yeah. Fine. Everything's awesome. Everything's cool and you're part of a team, right? Dig the limestone faster. Stat. You trust my rocket over Boeing? Well, my rocket won't have any people on it that I know of anyway. And I'm out of sand again, too. Oh, God. He's in really good sand, too. Why are we running out of sand? That's just pure sand right there. And he's got 5 trucks dedicated to sand. He should be okay. Are we using that much sand that one excavator can't keep up with sand anymore? Well, since these excavators are just sitting here because coal is full, let's bring a second one over here to sand with another truck. And see if that'll help that out. Limestones is kind of the same thing, like... One should be enough. It has been enough, like, all day. I've literally had this running, like, all day. So, apparently, not so much. dedicate another excavator and another truck to limestone as well. Although, like I said, limestone ran out, so yeah. That's an airplane, not a rocket. Rocks. But accurate, yes. Okay, back to water here. I gotta do, what, the output side of the water? No, I already did the output side. That's done. I gotta run another dedicated water pipe. Because we need more water. And of course I built those bridges that way. And I really should have been built one. We'll have to redo the bridges. Bridges should have been built farther to the right.
Oh, that is cool.
Oh,
The
actually watching it? Yeah.
Yeah, the rods in the nuclear reactor, when you turn it up and down, it goes up and down.
Yeah. Yeah, they're way cool in there. Like just sitting there watching it. It's cool how they like replace them.
Oh, I didn't even look at that. I was just the difference between level 1, level 2, and level 3. The rods are higher and lower out of the graphite.
Fort Riley's getting hit with 4-inch hail right now.
Dang.
Hope Dan went and got shelter. Jacob, did you see? I know you're a weather nerd like me. There was a place in Texas the other day that got 3 feet of hail like on the ground.
No, I didn't hear that.
Yeah, like it was big hail, and then literally like piled up to be like 3 feet.
Oh my god.
Yeah, and I was like, that's crazy. Like, that's literally insane. So.
Wow, I want pictures. Well, I'll find them.
Yeah, I'm sure they're out there. I just heard about it. I didn't see anything.
I mean, I've heard of a couple inches of hail, but
yeah,
3 feet?
I know a guy that's had to shovel hail before, and it was down by the farm. All right, so chat, notice what I just did here. I want to put a balancer in here so that we have really good water just for funsies. I want to put a balancer here. And so instead of cutting that pipe off and not having water go to, you know, a reactor, I put a little jumper pipe in so that I can cut this pipe back without causing a meltdown. I don't really need a balancer here, but I want one.
I was gonna say you pause your game, unpause it, pause your game, unpause it.
Yeah. Well, and then I don't have parts to build it either, so.
Oh well.
Like I said, I just been doing the balancing act all day over here, you know.
You gotta do what you gotta do.
Yep. Maintain water supply to your nuclear reactor. That's what you have to do. Okay. Yeah.
Or turn it off real quick.
Yeah. You better shut that bad boy down. Yeah, it's one of those two. Those are your two options, though. There. Now we will have good water supply there. We're taking a full supply there. Yeah, that'll be. It should be peachy. We're not going to set a priority because they both need water. There's no priority. So. Yeah. So that's probably why this stuff didn't build either, because there's no parts. I ain't got no parts, chat. Ain't got no parts. That's okay. We'll get some in a minute here. No big deal. There's a checkbox to auto-regulate. Interesting. You need T-flops. Oh, to like... Oh, that takes 12 T-flops to auto-regulate. Okay.
Yes.
That's interesting. Okay. I didn't give this thing an output, did I? No.
Uh-oh.
SpaghettiOs. And we're doing the not the regular.
Yeah, the green one.
Mm-hmm. So where do we go with those?
In another storage bin.
Oh, okay. Just Storage, huh?
Yeah, because you'll need them with the next one up to, you know, reprocess and blah blah.
Okay. God, the first look at this one's getting full. We better have like all the. I don't even know where I'm putting these things. I guess right here. That pipe's elevated, so that'll work. I guess. Yep, beautiful. Yeah, definitely need to build that before turning the reactor on.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man. Oh, we need T flops here too. 16 T flops for this thing. Oh my god. I didn't know that.
Oh, I didn't even know that. I wasn't even paying attention.
That's fun.
Oh yeah.
Well, I guess put another thingy down and get some more T flops going, huh? But hey, man, if nothing else, we got gold. We got 24 microprocessors.
Yeah, you'll start to get it there.
Well, we actually have some electronics 3, so I mean we're doing it.
Yeah, yeah. Not bad,
Slowly.
not bad at all, John.
Slowly but surely. That's kind of the name of this game sometimes for me. Anyway. So
It's a few hundred years.
Right. Right. Just, 1600 years so far in this game. But who's counting, right? Not me.
Well, 500 years you only were digging.
Pretty much, yeah.
Or 600. We'll go 600 because I'm at 1149.
I've spent a lot of time basically just excavating, yeah. And I have no sand or gravel or no sand or limestone to show for it.
Wah, wah.
Bring on the big trucks.
Some sand down in the crater.
Yeah. It's kind of misleading up on the top of the where it says like my trucks are extremely busy, because it doesn't actually account for the big trucks. Because there's 7 big trucks that are idle right now, so trucks are not extremely busy. You know what I mean? It's kind of
your little trucks are extremely busy.
Yeah. So actually, when I get, because there's more vehicles I can get, one more thing of vehicles, right? I think I might just build all small vehicles. Or not small, but like the little yellow trucks, not the blues.
Yeah, the yellow trucks.
Yeah. Wait, did I hit upgrade on that? I guess I did, huh? Okay. All right, so we are officially research 4.
Oh, I was gonna say, if you're not researching, you can pause it and then save your T-flops for the other stuff.
Yeah. The problem is you need the research like parts in order to upgrade. So you have to put a storage in so that you can get the parts upgrade. You know what I mean?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, but it's kind of like I don't need extra ones now.
Mm-hmm.
So, how's the iron site? If you're talking about this one over yonder, GF, it is coming along nicely. I mean, they're digging. The beautiful thing here is we're basically getting pretty well pure iron out of here, right? I mean, there's a little bit of rock or a little bit of dirt occasionally. But the beautiful part is it's basically pure iron. Now, I was having massive problems the other day, so I actually did put a whole nother ore sorting, like, my little facility that I built. And obviously, we have plenty of iron here. They're filling this and then still hauling iron into town. And then, of course, there are trucks occasionally that come here and grab iron and take it back to town, including big trucks will do it too. But iron, since for a while now, has not been a problem. So, scrap, seek shelter. If you're in a tornado warning, be safe. Uh, 10% for tomorrow left. Nice. I think Wednesday's going to be a wicked day as well. Has potential. I mean, today's only a 30% hash risk, you know, or whatever it is, 35, 30, whatever that is. It was a lot. I saw that this morning. I was like, there's no way. But there is a way. There is. But yeah, copper, iron, and coal we're great on right now, but I cannot get limestone and, I don't understand. I mean, the truck's not that far. I have 4 trucks, and I mean, I guess it is far. We got to bring more trucks in because we're gonna start running out of like maintenance and everything soon. If we don't keep this rolling. I have 8 trucks assigned to sand right now, and 2 excavators just sitting here with no trucks. Like what? What? Just saying. And Jacob has cosmic brownies. Right?
Yeah, it wouldn't be a stream without one.
I mean, it's okay not to, you know.
I only to get to talk to you on Monday night, so.
But you don't have to have a cosmic brownie.
You want me to stare at it for you?
You can feed it to Trent's dog.
Yeah, he's had enough.
Apparently, yeah. Oh goodness. All right, that's whatever. It's fine. We need more T-flops. We need 40 now, apparently. How many of these buildings am I gonna build tonight?
Yes.
That's the real question. Until I get
Yes.
the data centers going. Eventually. Goodness me. Yeah, if we get more vehicles, I think I'm gonna go with small trucks. Although I don't know. Should I just go with big trucks and be done with it? I don't know.
Can they get everywhere?
Pretty much. I had issues like with sand earlier, so I had to like redo some ramps in here, and this actually does work. They can get to that bin now. They come in here and go, yeah. They're surprisingly agile, you know? Like, watch, look at that. Look at that thing go.
Yeah.
Turn around on the ramp even. Wow. But yeah, they can pretty well get everywhere now. I've had to do some, you know, refinagling. Like, I didn't have this ramp here earlier today, and then they were complaining about not being able to get to limestone. I was like, okay, we'll go get to limestone then.
I guess it depends on what you're moving, how much you need to move, and
A lot. Everything. All right, am I ready to fire this thing up? I got enough T-flops. I think. I'm not gonna have the AI thing on. I do have 40 T-flops right now. Apparently I'm only using 20 right now, but that's fine. See, this thing requires 16 by itself. Good gosh.
what is it? Full output. Oh, you gotta export the blue cans.
Oh, where do they go?
From the storage units, but the nice thing with those is after 100 years they turn into those white the white things, the white cans.
Yeah.
I have bad words today.
Yeah, the white cans, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, and those, when they turn white, you export them out into a shredder and they turn into recyclables.
Ah, so I need a separate building.
Yes, sir.
Oh, that was almost bad, huh? Although that wouldn't have gone like nuclear meltdown on me, right? It just wouldn't work.
No, you don't have fuel for the
Oh,
reactor.
wait. What did I do with the little things? I didn't take those out of here either.
What little things?
The bowl of ramen.
Oh. Oh, the trucks will pick them up.
You know, I made the storage farm back here. That's what I did. I tell you, I don't want the trucks to pick them up.
Gotcha. So you want to pipe into...
Turn that truck access off. Okay. I just don't know that it's gonna. I guess Okay, so the theory is instead of using so much of the raw, it'll recycle. Okay, I get it now. So yeah, I gotta take that out of there. I gotta take the blue. Oh man, this was gonna be so clean. And now it's not. Okay, yeah. Oh, okay, yeah, I see. Okay, you can output.
Yeah, output the white. And then when they turn white, you just shred them.
That's kind of cool.
Uh-huh.
That's pretty neat.
But it takes 100 years, so I mean...
As much as I play.
Uh-huh.
What's 100 years, right? You know. It's only 100 years. That's actually not that much time with all the excavating that I do.
Exactly.
Okay, so there's that. Okay, now is this thing ready to go once we get this built and this built, which we're out of concrete? Because we don't have any sand.
Yeah, you just... When you get fuel, you'll be ready to roll.
Mm-hmm. And we're backing up on... Are we out of places to dump slag? Is that what's going on here? We are. Oh, this wasn't done earlier. I thought this was done. That's why those trucks were just sitting there. Oh, okay. Our little slag whoopsie, or our little water whoopsie here from earlier. It'll buff. Okay, so that will go. Good thing we didn't fill up on slag. I'm glad I noticed that. Getting a smidge full here.
Mm-hmm.
That's fine. What are you trying to fall off the edge of the world there, or what? Look at all this flat land up here on top of this mountain. I'm loving that. That's great. It's funny.
That's kind of cool.
I decided to scrape off the dirt and like some of the rock and stuff to make it easier to like mine later. That makes sense?
Exactly. Yeah, no, that makes sense. Less collapsing.
Yeah, and especially the dirt, because the dirt gets annoying going all the way down into the coal mine. So I was like, you know what? Let me go on top of there and get rid of the dirt. So that's what I was working on there.
Yeah, this is what happened over here. That whole top of the mountain collapsed down, and because the excavator was way up top,
mm-hmm.
I had to recall everything.
Yeah, that's fun. That's fun.
Not that I'm worried, you know, I only got 4.4 thousand bars of gold.
He likes gold, chat. All right, there we go. Okay, so that's done now. I like gold. Okay, so this thing's trying to sit here and run, which is fine. This thing's technically... Everything's full right now. The only thing that needs to happen is the reactor needs to be turned on. Because currently I have it paused. Mostly because I didn't have enough water going to it earlier. So... But we're good now.
You got enough fuel in there now?
I don't have any in it right now because I have the building itself paused.
Oh, yeah, it won't load up until you unpause it.
But everything...
Well, you can unpause it and leave it at 0, and it'll load with fuel and water.
Okay, yeah. This thing's running. I'm surprised this is running. I guess the output's not full technically yet on that, so... This is kind of running right now, which is fine.
Beautiful. It's a beautiful thing.
I made a spaghetti bowl over here. What are you talking about? Beautiful. Straight up spaghetti bowl. All right, let's, we're going to leave that at 0. We're going to unpause it. So like Jacob said, it'll start loading up. All right. It went to 15 out of 40.
There you go.
Just from turning it on.
How's your radiation level? I'm curious.
Radiation level? What do you mean?
On your health.
I didn't even know there was a radiation level.
Yeah, click on your heart. Nothing? Oh, that's good.
I mean, I hope not. Right?
Yeah, left had radiation level on his the other night, and I don't know where it came from.
That's not good. You're not supposed to do that.
Yeah, I didn't know if the containers on the belt would cause radiation or not.
Oh, I guess it could be.
But you would have it on there by now.
Oh, with all the, yeah.
So I guess if it's in the containers, it's fine. So he must have had a partial meltdown.
Could be. I mean, I know I definitely had issues the other day when everything was doing its thing. All right. I should, just in case, do one more thing here.
Double check, make sure everything's got a backflow.
Oh, I'm going to do this just in case. So we're going to priority out all those, and then the just in case is the event. Just event steam into the world.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't do that over here. No. I didn't do that over here. I probably should have, though. But for some reason, I didn't.
Are you venting your depleted steam?
I am right now, yeah.
Oh man, you need to use that with your vacuum desalinators to make your water more efficient. Then you won't have to use those boilers.
So remember I ran into the issue where I was trying to... Wait, why isn't this running?
Because you probably are full of water.
Oh, because I'm dumb. I never did the steam. Oh man, I'm glad I didn't. Hold on. That thing's not going to kick off, right? No. I never gave it, what's it called? I never gave it steam. Interesting. Okay. I tried the other day, Jacob, to make these run off of like depleted and then like regular steam. Remember? And I think that caused some of my meltdown too.
Oh.
So I'm just gonna not.
Oh, I would just do depleted steam only. Now that you have all that water back up.
I mean, I guess I could do that with these, right? The new ones.
Yeah.
Depleted steam only, huh?
Yeah, that's what I run mine off of.
Yeah.
And I make more water than I use, so that when it gets to that point, it just blows off the extra steam.
Yeah, I would say that's the important part, is having the blow off. Okay, so good gosh, how much depleted steam do I even have though? I guess that doesn't really matter, right? Because again, I just blow off the extra. Do I have more than one pipe though? Because like,
what's your reactor say?
It wouldn't be the reactor.
Yeah, because yeah.
No,
So what, you're making 260 or 280?
Yeah.
Yeah. So 280 regular steam is 280 depleted steam.
Oh, that's
when
right.
it's all
Because that's
said and
all 1-to-1, and these are 1-to-1.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay. And I need bigger bridges then. How many times can I build these bridges and delete them tonight? That's the real question.
I'm just saying that's an idea for you. You don't have to do it now, but
No,
it would save you power.
I might as well, because yeah, power is it's a massive concern. Yeah. It definitely is. Right. Put these bridges back in before they get grumpy with me. So we can't go too high to those bridges. Okay. So if we're gonna run a pipe there, we can take out this one tower. We have two other towers. It's fine. Just got to be careful how I do this. I don't want to like. Got to be careful. And then actually, I need to jump over because yeah. Okay. Jump over. Oh, we can just like that. So we're only going to do half of this, though. I'm not going to mess with the other half.
No, that's perfectly fine.
Yeah. Just for safety reasons, if nothing else. Don't want to mess with it.
So you get 33 water a minute from depleted steam.
Hang on.
And I think it's 364.
I don't. Put a balancer here, and we'll come out.
384.
384 what?
Water per minute.
Wow. So then I guess what I should do on my balancer over there, set this side as the priority input. Right? So that it runs more off steam than it does off, or runs off depleted steam more so than the boilers. So.
Yes.
Yeah, we're going to run that as a priority input. Priority output is the tank. Yeah.
So if you run your second reactor at full bore, you need 12 of those depleted steam vacuum thingies.
Oh wow, I got 6 right now, so we'll do that for now.
Well, it's 11.6, so if you have 12, you'll actually have a bonus.
Yeah.
Which
I got you.
That's what I was just saying.
Yeah.
If you run full bore, I don't know if you will or not.
Probably, because then that'll save me more coal.
Oh, there you go.
So I probably will fire it up and run full out. Mostly because I can, you know. Or, well, I hope I can.
but the nice thing with that is you won't be using any power to make the water.
Water, yeah. Make sure to have an overflow for the. I'm gonna have an overflow for the steam, not the water. Yeah, but same thing. Interesting, Dan. I'm glad you guys are all right. Nothing to mess with, you know. Everybody wants to go out and be the one to, film the nader, and I've done it too, but there's a time and a place for that, right? All right, so that's flowing that way. That's flowing that way. Everything's flowing. It's all flowing. This is gonna suck. We gotta go over. It's fine. Nobody else. Yeah, well, let's do that. Let's go over the. Yeah, that makes perfect sense. Makes perfect sense.
Starting to look like a bus system there.
Right. Well, I want to have dedicated lines. I feel like that's probably a good idea.
Yeah, make sure you got enough throughput. Yeah.
Yeah.
Better to have extra than not enough.
Exactly. Oh, no, I don't want you to connect to that. Fine, we'll just do it there. Whatever, game. Fine.
I just caught a major problem.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, my sulfurs.
Nuclear meltdown too?
No, maintenance. Because my sulfurs are full at the smelters.
You say maintenance, I look at mine real quick like, uh-oh.
And I have no iron and no steel.
Dan, if you're talking radar, it's radar Omega. If you're talking like forecast and stuff, I've actually really been looking a lot at the maps lately from like NOAA. You know, been looking a lot at those lately. Just because it's Storm Prediction Center, basically, is what it is. Yeah, okay, so 2 blow-offs should be enough just in case, right? I mean, that'll bleed off 600, which is, like, more than we're actually... I mean, that's more than a pipe can handle, so that's more than we're doing here anyway. So... yeah, so we're not going to bleed off water. We will just bleed off extra steam in case if there's extra steam, we'll bleed off the steam. We could bleed off extra water, but if there's extra water, then it'll back up, and then we'll have steam. So we'll just bleed the steam. So the other thing I could do is convert more of these. Right now we're doing 6. So we could do, what did you say earlier, Jacob? 12?
Yeah.
7, 8, 9, 11. There's 12 here, so. Okay, we might convert them later, but for right now, we're just going to do the 6.
And that's just for your second reactor. That's not counting your first one.
Oh, the second reactor will do 12.
Correct.
Oh,
at full
God.
throttle.
I'm going to be venting a lot of steam. Because I'm running both into there. So.
Yeah, so,
yeah, Godspeed.
So 9 plus 12 is what, 21?
Yeah. That's a lot. Okay, so actually that's already...
That's a lot of water.
That's already going. This is full of steam already. Oh, that line's not connected. I was like, wait, what's going on here?
Still, that's a lot of water, though.
That's potentially a ton of water, yeah. Alright. Okay, so technically this should be firing up. And we're fired up. We're running off depleted steam, which is good. Oh, wait. Jacob, this isn't... Oh, that's interesting. Okay, so this takes less seawater. It gives you less water, like a lot less water.
Yeah.
As well. Interesting. Okay.
Yeah, it's less and less. That's why you need more.
More, yeah.
But it's you get more water than a cooling tower.
Yeah.
A lot more water than the cooling tower.
So as long as this is gonna like stay full, then we're fine.
Uh-huh.
Because technically, if I was going to convert all of these, I would need like a ton more.
You would need 9 more.
I'm kind of running out of shoreline down here, so yeah.
Yes, sir.
These things take a ton of power too, by the way. Just saying. But yeah, so now the input side here, this is set as the priority in, which is that system down there. So in theory, we'll run these electric boilers less.
And they use a lot more power
They use
than
a lot
the
of
other things.
They use 6 megawatts.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a spendy. And then again, we are venting. We are going to be venting steam here, which is fine. And we're only running on one side right now. I think it looks fine. Chat, what do you guys think? Everything should be okay here? We're putting another one in. I'm just nervous about this.
You're venting off 1200 already. You're fine.
Yeah, no, it's more than. What do you mean, Bert? Bert? It's these 6. These first 6 are set to low. Oh, and then we need to set that as the priority output, duh. Because I'm like, why is it venting and these aren't running? Yeah. Set that to the priority output to go into the system here. Now these are all going to spool. Okay. Is that what you were seeing, Bert? Maybe that they weren't running and it was venting? Maybe that's what he saw. Because now this should all fill in and run.
Yep. Looks nice.
Okay, cool.
Making water. Yep, there you go.
Cool, cool, cool. Okay. And then again, we're only running on half up there. Well, technically less than half, right? Because this new reactor is,
You know what I got it set on 2?
it's not set on nothing yet.
Oh yeah, it's not even turned on.
Yeah, so we're running it on 3 on the old reactor.
Yes.
Okay, and we can get rid of these. You know what, we're just going to leave that one just in case. I'm just nervous about it.
Leave one, yes, sir.
We're going to leave this one over here as well. Oh, wait. What the... Oh, that's the input. Okay, I was like, where's that going? We must have ran something through here, though, because these pipes are white. Pipes shouldn't be white, right?
Did you copy and paste it?
That's why.
Yeah, I've noticed that too. If it's a direct copy paste, it keeps the color.
Okay. Okay, that's right. This is on the high pressure side. This is a high pressure potential blow off, just in case. Shouldn't need it, but it's there in case. I think we're good. I think we're gonna save it, and we're gonna let her buck. Why not? What do I have to lose? My whole town? It's fine. All right, we're gonna go slow this time though. Last night or Friday when I spooled up that other one, I went straight to level 3. And yeah, we're not doing that tonight, children. We're not doing that. We're gonna pay attention to it tonight. All right. We're not going for Chernobyl, you know, number 4. Meltdown. No meltdowns. Let's kick this pig. That sounds mean. Don't do that. Did we set direction on depleted steam? I did change, if you're talking about like this pipe here, I did change it to go to the left because it was piped to the right earlier. OBS, yes, that should be peachy. These are not set on auto balance because we don't want them to. These don't have a priority. They do. All of them are priority over the vent. Actually, Jacob, there potentially is a little depleted steam I'm wasting still, but that's fine. Coming out of the cooling side.
Oh, that's, yeah, whatever. That's so minuscule, but at least you have it venting.
I don't know that this one's actually ever vented any out of there. Because that pipe is like, I guess it has a little bit. Not a lot. We're going, wow, Sean. We're not going anywhere near North Korea, okay? First off, Sean. The water's doing great over here, which is fine. That's what we want. We are venting, and that's fine. Until I rebuild that. I could use this shoreline, but that's kind of my shipping channel, so it's not going to work. So I might have to make some more shoreline down here, which I was thinking about doing anyway, so it's fine. All right. So level 1 seems stable. So when in doubt, crank it up. We're out of T-flops though. Why are we out of T-flops all of a sudden? We're not using T-flops for this, right?
No.
Put another one in. Just do it.
Oh, it went back down, so something must have kicked on.
Yeah. Probably like one of these here.
One of your micro thingies or something.
Takes 16, so.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of fun. All right. Level 2.
Loot the world. Oh, wait, that was me.
My people are healthy. Look at that. I only have 2 negatives now. You see that? You see
Nice.
that? That ain't bad. That ain't bad. And I could probably get that a little better, especially the air. I could get that better.
Well, your people are happy.
Yeah, people are happy. What's up, Leonard?
What's up?
Leonard's here for the meltdown.
Of course.
I'm trying not to.
Oh.
I just got my second nuclear reactor up.
Did you break this one when you started it up?
No, because I learned lessons.
Did you?
Like
Did you learn?
Like have vents and have water to the cooling side. Because you see, there's three water hookups. You really only need 2 of them. This third one's just kind of there for decoration.
Is it?
Kind of. I mean, I can use it, but I don't have to. Oh God, maybe that wasn't a good idea. It paused water on that pipe for a second. Professor, how's it going? Welcome in. This is simple, Professor. It's just a nuclear reactor. And it's, I mean, this part's simple. You just copy paste that. I mean, you just go, this is the best part of this game, Professor. Check this out. You just go ka-chow, and then you can place that whole thing down. It's super nice. It's fine. It's fine. There's only 4. It's fine. This is, everything's awesome. We ready to go level 3, chat? Rank it up. Oh, level 4. Oh, whoa. We skipped level 3. Calm down. That's right. This one has level 4. Hence why we have 4 lines of power generation going on out here, right? Spool it up, boys. All right, level 4 it is.
You have those generators set at level 1?
They are set on priority 1, yeah.
Okay.
Technically, there's not enough steam there until right now to run all of it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, but there should be now.
Okay. No, I was just asking because I always have to check that on mine to make sure they copy over.
Yeah.
Because I just want the coal to just kind of spin as a backup.
Yep. And hopefully that's what's happening over there right now. We'll go check it out in a minute. Meltdowning. No meltdowns, Sean. No meltdowns. Everything looks fine. Everything is awesome. What's our power? I can now make almost 400 megawatts of power. Wow. I don't know what you're talking about, Professor. It's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. No. No meltdowns yet. Wow. Now, actually, now this is, I don't like this. This is at 95%. I don't like that.
It'll fluctuate a second or two.
It should stay at 100. That means we're using more water on this system than we can produce. Yeah. That is a problem.
Oh, yeah.
That's a problem.
Yeah, so don't run it at 4 right now.
Yeah.
Maybe run it at 3.
The good thing is, since these are using less water, so much less water, we can technically just add on without putting any more pumps or any more brine in either, because that's like way less on both. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's down to 91. Yeah, that's gonna be a long term. That's a problem. Long term, that is a problem. So, all right, spooling down to 3. Spooling down to 3. Trent, what's up?
Not a lot.
Might have to put more of your desalinators in.
I'm gonna have to, yeah.
Beforehand.
Wow, Professor. Wow. The problem is I really want to move these stacks to make it look clean.
Mm-hmm. I know what you're saying.
Oh, I don't like how there's so much steam in these.
But they're supposed to fill up.
No.
Yeah, because of how long they are.
Okay.
That's just the amount that's in the pipe that's flowing through it.
Oh. See, I'd rather not see it I'd rather see it like empty.
Yeah, well, that's like your regular water pipe. It's full, but it's flowing water.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Sanchez, what's going on, man? How you doing today? All right, so in the meantime, what we're gonna do is we're just gonna come up here and put a vent in, and that'll vent 600, which is more than these pipes are moving. So technically, that'll be fine there. It'll just vent it off for right now. Because to do what I want to do, we're gonna have to just we're gonna have to vent it for right now. That's all going there. Yeah, that's plenty. Okay, that's fine. All right. And then over here, this one's already set up. So all I got to do is pause that pipe technically, and that'll take over. No meltdowns. Hashtag. And why do we need so many T-flops all of a sudden?
Probably your silicone dude probably kicked on. And your microprocessors.
Oh.
Because he uses a lot, and then it's like if once it cycles through, then it'll turn off.
I gotcha. But I don't
that's my guess.
But I don't want this thing. Well, maybe we set this at a higher priority then, so that this stays running to have fuel for power.
Mm-hmm.
I'd rather have that at a higher priority level than
micro
there.
stuff.
Okay.
Hey, check out my screen, sir.
Hang on 1 second. Oh my. Okay, hang on. Are we launching those?
Eventually, probably towards the end of stream.
Okay. Chat, he's got, what is it, 10 rockets?
Yes, sir.
10 rockets on the target logo. Look at that. Wow. That's amazing, right?
I also put a screenshot in Discord.
On the target logo though, huh?
Yeah, why not?
I have an idea for the floor of that, actually. It came to me earlier today, possibly. So
oh, I like it, whatever it is.
I'm not gonna say it. It's a surprise.
Yeah.
It's a surprise. I did slow down time of this. Yep, we gotcha. What?
Yeah, I just put the concrete blocks in front of it for the little rocket mover to ride on.
Set up, go asteroid hunting, right? Right.
Yeah, I'm there for it.
All right, so now, like I was saying though, because this only uses 15 water as opposed to 108 water, and it's only outputting 6 brine instead of 42, we can just add on like the world here, and we don't need to worry about brine or input on water. Yeah, as long as we're running the same recipe, we can just like go crazy here. And really, I don't think I need to add that much, but I'm going to add more than I need because, well, that's just who I am. Bert, I turned time down to 1. I am making some water. I also have a stockpile. But time's on regular speed, so we'll be okay. We'll be okay. And if we're not, then nuclear meltdown. It's fine. Everything is fine, chat. Everything is fine.
Are you at 3 or 2?
Yes. I believe they're both at 3.
Okay.
3
yeah,
because
I mean, if you even get
here.
closer, you just turn them down even more. It's like...
Yeah, and I mean, I am still technically...
Yeah.
Which way is that going? It's just sitting right... it's...
So you're almost neutral.
I'm basically neutral right now. It's just chilling at 85%.
That ain't bad, actually.
No, that ain't bad at all. So, but you're not wrong, Bert. It is something I need to pay attention to. Yes. Let's put it that way. It is definitely a consideration. So yeah. Besides, I don't know what's complicated about this stuff. It's just, you know, a million pipes. About 20 more than I need, but it's fine. Everything's fine. Everything is awesome. Okay, so that should be all that set up, right? That's all connected. So we come over here. So that doubled the amount. So there's 12 now making water from the steam. And we're still going to have extra steam. So I'm okay with that. Which one is the brine? Brine is the bottom pipe. Okay, everything's hooked up. That's all peachy. I'm happy with that. I like it. Hook that up to there. And then bring these two pipes around. I mean, I could add more in if I really, really, really wanted to. That's not the button I wanted to push. My shift got stuck on for some reason. Keepers.
Oh no.
It wouldn't, like, build in on a right angle, you know? And then if we just put two stacks in, they'll each do 600. The pipes can only do 450, so set a priority on that, and let's Unity build that. I ain't waiting for my trucks. Which, I mean, we have plenty of Unity, so it's okay. All the recipes are set. Okay. Now, we will bring the steam by... Apparently
Steamboat?
they already unpaused. Okay. Interesting. If we pause this, then all steam will go that direction. Steamboat. That would be interesting. You could take the steam and run it to your dock, and then your boat can be powered by it.
In one big tank.
Heavy while you bought Farm Sim and did a sugar beet contract. That's pretty much everybody's first experience with sugar beets is, I'm not doing this crap again. No. Not doing it.
Poor guy, you needed a plugger mod.
Yeah, yeah. There are some really good mods that make sugar beets and stuff like that, like not as bad. The root crops, I should say, you know. Okay, this is all up and running now, so if we fast... Okay, we're down to 80 or 76% on the water here. But we should be okay. We should probably go turn the steam back up too. And so you have a harvester, right? What's up, Infinity? So this is doing its thing. Not having to wait to empty anything, which is good. 78%. We're going the right way now, chat. Because now if you think about it, we're gaining, which is, well, we're not cranked up all the way yet, though. The mod hub is where I like to recommend people. I don't like to recommend sketchy websites or anything. Stevie's got good stuff on his like Facebook, or I think you get links through YouTube as well. But yeah, Stevie's stuff's always awesome. All right, we're officially cranked back up to level 4 on that. Now, 82. I want to see that number go up. It's still not going up. 83. It's going up, but man, is that slow.
Oh, did you turn back on 4?
We're cranked up. We got both reactors. One's on 3, one's on 4. They're both cranked as high as they can go. The other thing I guess I could do is set this tank as a keep full priority 1 for trucks. I could do that too.
All the tanks are hooked together, right?
Yeah, yeah. Well, those 3 are. This tank over here was just for making steam.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah. I wanted to keep like a separate system, you know.
It should start. It should start gaining. It's gonna take a while.
I mean,
You got to get the steam there,
Yeah.
and then it's got to make the water, and
got to go both directions. All that. We're up to 91%, so it is gaining. 92.
yeah, in another year or two, you'll be full and backing up steam.
I mean, we're not using all of our steam. Still. Because
No.
we're venting. I guess I could have put a few more in here.
User joined your
I guess we should put a few more in, right? 95%. I mean, we're doing fine.
Yeah, you won't need to put more in until you go to the fast breeder reactor.
Which I guess I need more shoreline. I'm running out of shoreline down here. Oh man. Okay, 97. Okay, we're fine. I think.
I gotta watch the videos on the fast breeder reactor because I'm not sure if you need the other 2 anymore. If you have that one, I don't know anything.
I think I need a blueprint. I'm not
Blueprint, video, tutorial, everything.
Yep, there we go. Okay, so this is going from basically 18 to 20, 18, 20, 18, 20. So this is full. This is fine.
You'll start backing up soon.
Yeah. I mean, technically, yeah. And actually, this other side, the high pressure steam side, is backed up.
Mm-hmm.
Which is good. So that's perfect. I shouldn't need more seawater, Bert, because okay, so the seawater pumps output 108 per. Okay? If we're running off high steam, we need 108 per, so it's a 1-to-1, right? But over here where we're running off of the depleted steam, we only need 15 seawater. So we go from 108 down to 15. And then on the brine side, we go from 42 brine down to 6. So with the pumps that we had enough pumps to run 6. And then we added them. Yeah, we're nowhere near. I mean, these sea pumps aren't running like at all, technically. We could go to like half as many like 1 sea pump is enough to do like, you know, a ton now. So yeah, that makes sense. I think we're good there. I mean, it's full. We're running at high capacity. We got it pinned out now. So I would say we're good. Although we're probably running out of places for slag, huh? Yes, we are. All right. It never hurts to check though, right? Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
What?
I am done with research. And
wow.
I got rid of most of my extra research.
Nice.
No level 1s, no level 2s.
Bert, you're good, man. You don't need to. It never hurts to ask. If nothing else, you're educating everybody, you know, by asking the questions. So it's totally fine, Bert. Feel free to ask away. I didn't know about all that till tonight, so, you know, totally fine. Oh, it's fine, Bert. So yeah, we're educating everybody. You had to swap 2 of your iron lines to steel. Did you really, Rider? Wow. I added from what I had. Yeah. I guess technically I didn't swap. This is my iron. I didn't swap to steel. I added 2 more to my steel line a while back. So instead of running 4, I'm running 6 now. So I guess kind of the same thing, right? Kind of the same thing. Wow. That's crazy. Yes. Really, the build surges killed my iron. Which is why I put in I didn't go crazy on storage, but I did put some extras in. I don't think I need more than that, especially this late in the game. I don't think I need an extra bin besides 1. Plus then, if you really think about it, that's 2 of those big bins per. That's a lot. So I think we're chilling now, although right now there's like none. Freeze. That's funny. We're about to get vehicles chat. More vehicle slots opened up. Which is kind of cool. What are we doing on our hydrogen? That bin's full. I'm happy that half of those aren't, or a bunch of those aren't running, so. I actually have a hydrogen that comes over here, and then this is my main hydrogen distribution. And I've started putting, I don't know if you guys do this, but I have hydrogen and little gas stations everywhere. So I'll have a, like here, this is a busy one right by my mines, big tank, because they drive past it. There's actually another one right here, because again, they drive past it all the time. I put this one in earlier today back here because they were coming back here to dump rock, and then they would drive all the way back here to this one. And I was like, nah, homie, that doesn't fly. I got this one back here for like the tree harvesters, right? I was like, no, that doesn't fly. So I put this one in here because they're coming back here to dump the rock. They want to fill up most of the time, you know? Yahoo! I want to rock.
Mr. Professor 85 cheered Dex 250, trying out the new bits option.
Trying out the new bits option. What's the new bits option, Professor? What's new or different? I don't actually know. But thanks for the 250 bits. I appreciate them. Oh, most of Missouri's under a tornado watch now. Let's go. All right. Interesting.
Stay safe down there, everybody.
It's slowly making our way, John.
Yeah, it is. I think they said something by 3 a.m. it'll be where I'm at.
I think Wednesday for me. Sometime Wednesday.
I gotcha. Custom mounts. Oh. Interesting. Okay, Professor. Yeah, Bert, I don't like trucks sitting around, but what's funny is it doesn't, that very busy up there, or extremely busy, I don't think that counts the big trucks. Because, like, there's always big trucks sitting around. And I don't really like having big trucks sit around, but I know, like, some of them are right here, where there's nowhere to go with, like, the problem is these guys are in the iron up here now. And that's a bit of a problem, right? Because there's nowhere to go with that iron. That's what they have on board. They have 16 iron, so that's a bit of an issue because everything's full on iron right now. So yeah. So is this when I set up a, and start dumping it somewhere? Like, oh man, I don't know. But yeah, I don't like trucks sitting around either, personally. And, honestly, I might just stop working on this corner because that's into the iron, like I was saying, and work. I want to flatten this mountain off is what I really want to do, right? I want to get all the dirt off the top of this mountain. So maybe we'll work over here for a while with these guys. Work from like here over. I know there's some iron in that, but it's not as bad. We go from like, let's go there. Only skim off a little bit of that iron. It's okay. All right. Now, I will say, Bert, if I just like stop moving or not stop moving, but if I stop like doing anything, like stop building or any of that, my trucks should be in the keyword here. Should go to like stable or whatever, right? I've had it happen. I had it happen earlier today where my trucks basically were like, yeah, we're good, dog. All right, we're gonna do that because stuff's gonna fall off as they're digging up here. And yeah, stuff will fall off. So oh, did I just crash my game? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, there it is. Ooh. Okay. Thought I was just done crashed my game right there. All right. Anyway, that's fine. But yeah, I don't know. I need more trucks. I kind of wish there was a way where you could set like, and I know I can dedicate, like if I wanted to say just haul, I know I can like set the truck here, but I want there to be a checkbox to only use the big trucks or only use the small trucks. I don't want to dedicate them just to this bin, because if I do that, then I can't, like to haul dirt, I can't have them haul dirt. So I don't like that. I wish there was a way to only like just say, hey, I want big trucks to haul this and this and that, like, you know, and free up the small trucks for like hauling the parts around the map and stuff, you know? And if there is a way, well, I don't know how to do that, so that would be cool for sure. That's even a bigger cargo. Wow. Next thing though is I'm going ship. We're researching ship and we're gonna like finish exploring the map.
Get some microprocessors while you're at it.
Right.
The bonus prize.
Can you do it with a tower?
Huh?
Well, what I was asking with the bin here. I think if you do it with a tower, same thing. Like I want them to be able to I don't know.
Yeah, you can. You can assign the towers to a sorting bin.
I know that. Okay, so if I set this to be able to like mess with these two. Well, see that doesn't. Okay. But then like how do I tell that to be able to like go dump?
Yeah, you won't be able to.
Do I have to set like this, like that? So they're gonna take from those, right? And then do I have to tell it like, okay, so if I come back here and I go to that tower, because that's where I'm dumping that stuff. That's where I'm dumping, yeah, and then this one's for dirt. So you're saying if I do that, then the problem is I only want to haul like ores. I only want to haul the ores with the big trucks. I don't want to haul any ore with small trucks, and I don't think there's a way to like say that. Does that make sense? But yeah, that's what I want to do.
No. Yeah, unless you assign the dumping from point A to point B all the time, and that's a lot of networking work.
Okay. So if I'm going to do that, then I need to say, oh my God, that is going to be a lot. So I want to be able to take from these here, including...
And then for that, you don't want to use your ore tower. You don't want to do the mining towers with that.
Why?
If here, I can show it. Well,
no, because I'm trying to like only use the big trucks.
Yeah. Oh, so your big trucks are assigned to mining towers.
If I assign all my in use
Big trucks.
Big trucks
Right.
to that, right?
Yeah.
And then I say, hey, I only want you guys to do that, but is that going to stop the regular trucks from?
No, because if there's an open truck in it and you need to move material, it will still do that.
Okay, but see, then they're going to complain that they don't have anything to do because there's no.
The other thing, you set the import exports on the actual your emptying containers.
Mhm.
I need to find one that.
See, these guys they're not doing anything, so that part doesn't work. What I just set up, right?
Yeah.
So be able to take from these. Yeah, that doesn't work.
Yeah. So like I sent this guy to empty, and then I tell it exactly where to go.
Yeah, but you can't say I only want to use big trucks. You can assign a truck to that bin.
Yeah, and then what you do is on the bin that it's going to, so your import bin, you have this saying, it's called accept assigned only, which means it will only take that truck that's assigned to that bin. It will not take any of the little trucks.
Accept. So what you're saying is I have to set trucks for like rock. Hang on, I gotta stop this because like it's killing my map right now. Hang on. Hang on.
And I wouldn't use a mining tower for that. I would go straight from an empty bin to your full bins.
Yeah, so my point is I guess I have to dedicate trucks to bins.
Correct.
Okay.
And then
that's the issue that I'm having, because I want them to be smart enough to say any of these bins, whatever needs to be hauled, haul it. I don't want to assign a truck for this bin and a truck for that bin, but I guess that's the way to do it.
Yeah, that's the only way you could do it.
And then you got to play the balancing act of, well, do I have enough trucks? Do I not have enough? That's why I want like all big trucks that aren't assigned. I want to be able to say, hey, go haul, but only, only ores basically, which that's all I haul anyway.
Yeah. So if you're only got one bin to one bin, you could assign 2 trucks and it should keep up.
Yes. Okay. But that's also not, that is going to prevent my other trucks, right?
Yes.
Okay, so we're getting to the point. Okay. So if I take this and I say I want to output this limestone to here, but I also have to assign that to anywhere else where there's limestone on the map, right?
Correct.
Where else would there be?
If you got any other bin.
I feel like there should be limestone somewhere else, but I'm drawing a blank right now of where there's limestone. Isn't that in the filter? Median, that's sand. That's not limestone. Okay, sand and coal and gravel.
It may just be up there.
I feel like there's somewhere else where there's limestone. Is it? Oh, this is limestone over here for the sulfur. Yeah. Okay. That might be the only 2 places I have limestone.
Okay. So then on where the input is going, that's when you check your accept assigned only.
Wait, food. I don't have, no.
He doesn't have tofu. Gross.
So then on all these bins, I need to accept assigned only.
Yes.
Or actually on this bin, maybe I shouldn't, right?
No, because then you'll have little trucks going in. What? Oh, I bet you the little trucks were already...
They were already en route, yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely no tofu for me, by the way. I did not make any. Okay, so it's doing that accept assigned only automatically.
Yeah.
So
that's an automatic thing.
Okay, but then another problem here is I have to make sure that I come to my tower or to my ore sorter, and I don't want to only accept full loads then. Because technically that's gonna could mess that up. Right? Because if
No, keep that on and then turn your...
Oh, they're going to the bin. They're going to the bin. That's what it is.
Yeah, you want them to dump to the bin.
Okay. Okay. All right. So if I assign 2 trucks dedicated to this,
Yeah, and
in theory,
uncheck your assigned only on that one so they can dump into that bin.
Okay. So now in theory, there should not be any small trucks with limestone.
Yes.
Because I don't have any at the mine. Okay. So I think that's a way I can help free up the small trucks, is getting them off of that. Now, when it comes to the rock and the dirt, I would use the mining tower for that. But I wouldn't assign the trucks to the mining tower. I would assign the trucks to the bin.
Correct. Yeah, you can export the bin to a mining tower for dumping.
Okay. So yeah, we'll do that. And that's going to go back here to this. Okay. So this might work. It's just going to take, it's just, you got to make sure you're doing it right. Right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So as far as like, you know, okay, where do I have iron? Well, this is the only place I actually have iron. Is right there.
Yeah, so you could probably get away with 1 truck.
Possibly. But then, yeah. Yeah. Okay. All right. So that's interesting. This is very interesting. Now the coal would be a nightmare because there's like 84 places that have coal on this map.
Yeah, that one, yeah.
I don't know if I want to do that.
That one you might just let your little trucks take it to.
And I don't know how well this is going to work, but, you know, I'm willing to try it. But I still wish there was a way that I could just say, hey, these bins, only big trucks. Like just a blanket sort like that. Just only big trucks. That would be nice if that was an option, right? At least in my mind. Yeah. At least in my... Okay, sand. I feel like I have sand in like multiple places too. Filter median. Where else do we have sand? We had sand up here. I feel like we have sand over here somewhere too. That's supposed to be. What is that supposed to be? What is that? Going to the graphite. What is that? That's sand. Dang it. I knew that was sand too. I should have just clicked it. The other problem is I don't have any sand. I don't have any sand. That's all right. Oh, pretty much. Well, you know what, Professor? This is our vehicle, basically where you build your vehicles. And I did just unlock, I have 20 more spots where I can build more vehicles. So do I build 20 more? Would it be 20 more? It's 20 more big trucks, right? They only take 1. I believe. Yeah, right? Yeah. So do I just send it? I think I do. So yeah,
if you want more big ore trucks for you're moving the ore.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's gonna make sense. It's just
it's a balancing act.
It's gonna take some time to get it all right, and then the other thing is I'm gonna have a lineup of Tonka trucks waiting here for something to do, which it makes them look inefficient, but they're really not being inefficient.
No,
they're doing their job. I need to assign a truck for that, definitely.
Yeah, part of doing that, which is nice, is you keep everything to where if all the trucks got super busy doing something, you're always going to have material going to a certain spot.
That is very true. Dedicated trucks doing their job, yes. But the other thing is that frees up the small trucks Because I've changed nothing else, and I do have a couple small trucks that are idle now. You notice that? We're still saying we're a whole lot better off with our small trucks now. Now the one I haven't changed yet is the stone, because I feel like that's going to take a lot of trucks. Because I'm kind of digging a lot, so we'll take that and we'll go to a mining tower with that, because that's where we're dumping is back here. But now that kind of sucks though, because with this one. So if they get full trucks of rock, they can't, which they're not getting full trucks of rock. It's the iron is causing the problem again there. So I almost need somewhere to take iron to just dump it right now. To be honest, which with a mining tower, I could do that. So that might be an option, but I think that's a future problem. Yeah, Jeff, I got you. And that's basically what I got going now. I got 4 trucks, 2 trucks, 2 trucks, 2 trucks, 1 truck, 1 truck, and then I'm not doing coal yet. Coal, I'm gonna have to build some more big trucks before I do coal. So, yeah.
Yep.
And yeah, but I think for tonight, people are dying, but that's fine.
What? No way.
Sick. Yeah, there we go.
Oh.
I think for tonight, y'all. I'm going to call tonight because we have no nuclear reactor going on. What's wrong here? What happened? It was going so well. Oh, that's full. Huh.
Which one's full?
The bowl of ramen.
Oh, dang.
Which I figured, I kind of thought that was going to get full. I need more over here then.
Yeah, bigger storage area.
No, but I'm just not using it, is the problem.
Is your...
Yeah, because this is full. But this is full, so... I almost need more like level 1 reactor to keep up with the level 2. I don't know. I gotta stop. Oh, and then big trucks are trying... Oh, they can't get there anymore? Oh, I messed that up. Okay. I gotta stop. I'm done for the night. I'll talk to y'all later.
Wait.
What? No, I gotta go, Jacob. Save it. Save him. I gotta go. We're gonna have a flood if I don't go soon, okay? Too much lemonade. Anyway.
Gotcha.
Yeah, okay, bye. Those of you watching over on YouTube, have a great rest of your day, and as always, zoodles.